In this video, we will talk about 4 ways to immigrate to Canada. Hello everyone, this is Sanchita from LooneyTooney. But before we dive into this video, I would like to ask you a question. So what is your biggest motivation to move to Canada? Share your thoughts in comment section below. Alright, let's get into it. It's essential to understand that there's no one size fit all approach for this, but your unique profile plays a significant role in shaping your journey to Canada. But the good news is, with Canada's immigration targets at all-time high, now is the perfect time for you to kickstart your immigration journey. In our video today, I'll explore 4 most popular routes to immigrate to Canada. At number 1, we have Express Entry. Express Entry stands out as Canada's most popular immigration avenue. Candidates who opt for Express Entry may secure their permanent residence status in as little as 6 months. To provide you more insight into it, by 2025, Canada plans to invite over 500,000 newcomers, of which large percentage will come through one of these 3 streams of Express Entry: Federal Skilled Worker, Federal Skilled Trade Worker, and Canadian Experience Class. Express Entry system involves submitting an online profile that is scored by Canada's comprehensive ranking system. To submit an Express Entry profile, you must first be eligible under one of the streams I just talked about. Canadian government then issues invitations to apply for permanent residence to the highest ranking candidates in the Express Entry pool. The cost of immigrating to Canada through Express Entry is typically about 2,300 Canadian dollars for single applicant, or about 4,500 for a couple. This does not include the settlement funds that also must be shown as part of your eligibility requirement, which will vary by your family size. Next program is Provincial Nominee Programs. Throughout the pandemic, provinces continue to nominate overseas workers for Canadian permanent residence. By 2025, Canada plans to welcome over 100,000 new immigrants through PNPs. There are countless nominee programs offered by Canada's 10 provinces and 3 territories. Each PNP has its unique eligibility criteria. Many PNPs require a connection to the province before you apply for the nomination. However, there are some programs that invite overseas candidates solely based on their ability to respond to province's labor market needs. Each PNP has its own application processing time. After receiving a nomination, PNP candidates must apply to the federal government for Canadian permanent residence. The time it takes to process the PR application will depend on whether the PNP operates using the Express Entry system. The cost included through immigrating a PNP is usually same as the Express Entry, with some additional fees depending on the province you're applying for. Certain provinces don't charge a fee to process PNP applications, while others, such as Ontario, can charge up to 1,500 Canadian dollars. Next, let's talk about business immigration. If you have experience managing or owning your own business, the easiest way to work and reside in Canada could be through a federal or provincial business immigration program. The federal government offers immigration programs for individuals that plan to be self-employed or start up a business in Canada. There are several PNPs specific to overseas candidates interested in starting a business in certain Canadian provinces. Business immigration typically requires a significant investment in the company you intend to start in Canada. The amount required will depend on program you're interested in. Many PNPs have regional entrepreneur programs that requires a lower investment for candidates interested in starting a business which has less population. Next main program we have is sponsorship. So if you have a qualifying family member that is permanent resident or a citizen of Canada, family sponsorship will likely be the easiest way for you to reside in Canada. Canada offers several immigration programs that give PR and citizens the chance to bring their family members to the country. This year, Canada plans to welcome over 100,000 new PR through family sponsorship programs. If your spouse, child, or grandchild is a permanent resident of Canada, you may be eligible for family sponsorship. Sponsoring a relative typically costs about 1,135 Canadian. Additional fees will be applied if the sponsor resides in or intends to reside in Quebec. Now, coming to the processing time for sponsorship application, it will depend on the family member who is sponsoring you. For spousal sponsorship, application typically take about 12 months to process from start to finish. With this, we come to an end of this video. I hope this was informative. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Be sure to hit that like button and share. If you have a burning question or need personalized guidance on your immigration journey, we are just a message away. Our team is here to support you every step of the way. You can reach out to us at info.looneytooney.ca and do subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thank you and see you again.